Hey guys, it's your girl Jade. So I have made this video. This was my third time making this video. The last one I actually made and I uploaded, and I kept it private. It took me a little bit to think on it, on whether or not I even wanted to post it. If you've been on Twitter and noticed things, I think it was the end of September, I know that. There was this woman who posted up pictures of transgender children from a transgender group. So basically she was outing these kids as transgender. That in itself, it was not her business to out these kids. It was not her business to take these pictures without parental consent and post them all over Twitter where everyone could see. Because of the group being a closed group, you actually, I think you can look it up. I don't remember which one it was. But you look it up and you request to join, and yeah, and then they approve you or deny you. So she got in, she took some posts and pictures and posted them up on Twitter. Sorry, my allergies are going crazy today. Now, the other video that I did go into a rant about it and everything, and then after I had uploaded it, I noticed some other stuff that was going on, which her uploading the pictures of transgender kids pissed me off. It did piss me off, because I wouldn't want somebody to post a picture of my kid without my permission all over and then outing him. So, along with the posting of the pictures, alright, I'm getting into my phone here, because I did a bunch of screenshots about everything. And the woman's name is Callie Triller. It's all over Twitter, you can find it. And this is a message to my friends. One of the reasons she worked at the Y. So that's going to be talking about that. And at the point that I got this, it was public knowledge. I don't know if she blocked it or made it private or what, but at the point that I got it, it was public. One of the reasons it took me so long to speak up at the Y was because I was convinced I was the worst possible spokesperson for this gig. I've spent much of my adult life recovering from my childhood and the myriad bad decisions I made in my young adulthood. 9 years ago, I worked as a residential treatment counselor for juvenile delinquent males between the ages of 12 and 21. I was really good at my job, but I was a very broken person, and I was completely unaware of my own vulnerability. To this day, I cannot explain or understand why, but I found myself in a relationship with a former client. He was 17 and I was 23. He was no longer in the program when it happened, but I still knew it was wrong. It was like a chemical attraction that I didn't know how to break. No one would have ever known, but I could not live with the weight of the guilt in my conscience, so I turned myself into my employer. I confessed the relationship and resigned from my position. Though 16 is the age of consent in Washington, my previous position of authority was shady grounds in terms of the law, and I found myself under criminal investigations. CPS issued a strike against me, but the police determined that I was not guilty of the crime. I was never arrested or charged with any crime. It was a very, very low time in my life, and probably one of the rock bottom moments, really. She also found out that she was pregnant from the 17-year-old. So everyone is in an uproar saying that she had sex with a minor. Although, yes, consenting age is 16 in most states. See, 17, 23, that's a 6-year difference. So you take it how you will. But because of her, like she said, because of her job, that is where she should have stopped. She should not have crossed that line, because she was in a very high power of authority over these delinquent minors. That irritated me. It didn't piss me off. Her outing the kids did piss me off. Posting pictures pissed me off, because now posting those pictures and outing the kids is actually doing more harm because of the world we live in today. It's like we are regressing back to the 1960s or early 1900s, where these transgender kids are being killed because they're transgender. And the night that I found out about it, I did post a long tirade video, and then uploaded it. I had to think about it. I spent the next day at work just thinking about whether or not I wanted to make that video public. And then come to find out, not only has she pissed me off with the situation, then people of these groups, not only did she, in her words, infiltrate the transgender groups, she also infiltrated adult baby groups. Yeah, that, it's not my cup of tea, but you do you. You do you, boo, because that's all. Come to find out, these people that are trans advocates and everything, they are telling her that that they hope her kid gets raped. Her kids get raped and they die. That right there pisses me off. Because you don't tell anybody that you hope their kid gets fucking raped and died. Because now you are sinking as low as she did. That's why I didn't even make the other video public, because I was like, how can I sit there and do a video about a woman who outs trans children online and not make the same kind of hate video or stink about the same people that I'm being mad for? My brain just died there. How can I make a video about Kaylee Triller and her outing trans kids, but not make a video about me being angry about the other side doxing her? Like, apparently somebody has even put her actual address online for everyone to see. They're saying that they hope her kids get raped and die. They hope her autistic child becomes gay and spits in her eye. I mean, what? Why? You guys are now sinking as low as she did. Except now you're wishing death on a child. And I could not in good conscience put up that other video, knowing that there's people out there who are wishing death on her children. Her children are not in this. You cannot put the crimes of the parent on the child. And yeah, you can't do that shit. Don't out trans kids. Don't fucking wish kids would die and get raped. I mean, both sides are fucking wrong in this situation now. So, and then, of course, you have everyone going in a stink because Kaylee Triller is part of TERF. I actually had to look this up because I didn't know what TERF was. It is an acronym for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. And sometimes exclusionary is replaced with eliminationist or exterminationist. So, according to TERF, trans women are not real women. Porn is the reason for rape. Yeah, you have to look it up online. It's disgusting to me. And women are the superior sex because we do not do the disgusting things men do, which is not true because I know quite a few women who do very disgusting shit and who will stab you in the back and curb stomp your head quicker than a man would. So, but yeah, anyway, this whole debacle, I haven't been on Twitter, so I'm hoping that it slows down or it just stops, because she was wrong, but so were these other people. And like the saying goes, two wrongs don't make a right. Don't out trans children, and don't wish death and rape on a child who had nothing to do with what their parents are saying, and a child on the autism spectrum at that. So both sides have their heads so far up their asses that they're never going to see the light of day because they decide to do stupid shit like this. Anyway, guys, that is my whole take on it. I tried to... Yeah, I don't even know anymore. So, yeah. Anyway. Love you guys. Deuces.